Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to another episode of the Youth Edition. It's Oldham Athletic. It's Dylan Allen on a quest for Champions League glory. It's time to sit back, relax, and get in that comfy chair. Put it on the big screen TV. Crack your favourite beverage, because here we go with the Youth Edition. Hello and welcome back to the Youth Edition Career Mode. FIFA 19 here with Oldham Athletic. We are in Season 6, of course. We have Europa League coming up once, we find out who we're playing in our group stage. But we are about to get our Premier League season underway. We've got our first game of the season away against Tottenham. We've made a few purchases so far in the transfer window. We've obviously let go of Cameron Griffiths and Joel Edwards. I have been reading the comments. Some people aren't too happy with some of those moves, but we've generated funds, and that means that we can go and buy some new players. We've got about 90 odd million sitting there in the kitty at the moment, so I'm going to have a look around and see what else we can bring in, maybe try and strengthen this reserves team. Not too sure if there's players out there for the first team at this stage, but we'll see. We'll definitely have a red hot go at bringing some players in. But yeah, let's jump into this episode with a player upgrade. Right, so today's player upgrade is for Polito Mayoral. This is the new central attacking midfielder that we've just signed. 19 million he cost, and I'm almost certain that it's the David Silva regen. Only an exciting prospect, so 89 rated, could possibly push higher than that. He's got some pretty decent physical stats already, but this upgrade comes in from David Bamboy? I've probably murdered your name. I do apologise. But congratulations, you've got the player upgrade here with 22 thumbs up at the time of recording. He's gone with an undershirt, long socks, some Adidas copper or red boots. So these are the copper red boots. White and red boxing gloves. We've done that. Tight fit kit and the number 21 because David Silva is his role model. So he's ready to go, and I've got a feeling we might get to see him in action in this episode. So let's jump into it. Right, so the first game of the episode, we're going to the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium to take on the Spurs, of course. Now, Coe picked up a knock at training, and he's not fully fit for this game, so I'll shuffle the mid-line a little bit here. So Polito Mayoral will get his debut here in the cam position. Lee moves back to centre midfield. We've pushed Klein into central defensive midfield. I know there's comments that say play him in CDM, so we're going to try him out there today. I could have gone with Gabbage, but his defensive stats aren't quite there to be playing that CDM role. And so Kamara comes into the first team to partner up with Girangelli. Cootie still rolling there at left back. He's the top scoring goal scorer for this season so far with 1. Martin out on the left, looking to cement his place here in the first team. Let's get into this game against the Spurs. All right, ladies and gentlemen, here we go. The Premier League season is to get underway. We've got a Community Shield on the doorstep here for Oldham Athletic. And now it's time to really make a push here in the Premier League. We need a top 6 finish. We need to qualify for the Europa League at least, according to the board. It would be nice to qualify for Champions League because we're already playing in the Europa this season, but I don't have the highest of expectations. Obviously, we're going to get a look at the team without Edwards, without Cameron Griffiths now, and see if the boys can rally and push on to become a formidable side here in the Premier League. Taking on Spurs, of course, well, they're usually a strong side. I think Harry Kane's probably still here in this team, but I'm not really worried about team lineups. They just are all hit and miss here by EA. It looks like Harry Kane is there in the middle. But let's see if we can get this Premier League season underway. And Polito Mayoral will get his debut. Pace. Klein trying to play it back inside. Polito lays off, and it's a good block from the defensive line. Lee gets the touch. Finds Laura Bernardo, takes the strike, and get an early set piece here. Looks like a new goalkeeper here for Tottenham. Now drives inside. Girangelli cleared off the line. There's Polito Mayoral. Plays it off. Klein with the skills. Off to Barros. Elfie Lee. Polito. Get that pass through. From Polito. We're in vision. Just found Laura Bernard, who can't beat the keeper, but Oldham looking threatening. And another set piece. Laura Bernard looks for a big Girangelli. Can't keep this one down. Laura Bernard plays one forward, asks Guerin to make a run here. Oh, referee, pay the free kick. Not a lot of action here so far. Klein is the man to step over on the free kick here. Drives inside. Polito Mayoral gets the strike, but can't beat the senior. Well, there's the whistle for half-time. It's deadlocked at 0-0. Cat and mouse. We've had more chances, but no one's found the back of the net. Lovely from Barros. That's brilliant work from the skipper. Bernard gets this run down the wing. Customary cut back, drives inside. Picked off. Right, the change being made here. Binhammer checking in for Polito Mayoral. He's tried his heart out today, but hasn't really got out of second gear. Lacking the creativity. We need to find a finish. Right, two changes. Elfie Lee and Tommy Martin check out of the game. And Gabrich and McNulty check in. McNulty in on the left-hand side. Bernard lays off for Gabrich. It's out wide. Here's Laurent Bernard. Works Asenio and cleared away by Wanyama. Corner for Tottenham. 87 minutes gone. Bernard out there. Girangelli does well. And it's a free kick given away. And Tottenham really pressing here. They haven't really done a lot in this game, but they're having a red-hot crack here with the last few minutes. Kamara gets up and gets big. Playing back inside. Bernard gets the touch and clears away again. To shut up shop. Work there from Binhammer. Played back inside. Kane gets the touch and Jill with the save. And there is the whistle. So the opening day of the season, shared points and no goals. 10 shots to 3, even possession, but it was a pretty lackluster game from both sides, just lacking creativity. Oldham Athletic, Klein gets an 8 with 3 defensive efforts, playing central defensive midfielder. 7-9 there for Laurent Bernard with 1 key pass. 6-1 for Binhammer, 6-2 for McNulty, and a 6 for Guerin. Only had the 1 shot. He just had no service whatsoever. Polito Mayoral on debut looked okay for a 7.1. 6-6 for Tommy Martin, 6-9 for Alfie Lee. 6-5 for Jill, just needed to make the 1 save there at the end. A 7-5 for Barros, 2 tackles. 7-4 for Girangelli with 3 intercepts. 6-6 for Kamara. 7-8 for Cootie, 3 defensive efforts. Looking a little bit more better this season. Gabrich a 6.4. Get voting up in the eye for your player of the match. Right, so transfer-wise, Dino Delac, I managed to renegotiate the transfer deal. I think we were looking at 26 million on the last crack, but I've managed to renegotiate and we've got him for 20. Now, let's see if we can get him across the wages. We offered him 8 grand last time. He told us it was an insult, so I will need to bump that up a little bit. Right, we get our man Dino Delac, and 16.5 grand a week. You know what, it's not too shabby. 77 overall with 94 agility, 95 balance, some good sprint speed and strength already. 92 ball control, good passing skills. And what have we got here? Croatian, of course. 4-star skill moves, can play central defensive midfield. 5'7", probably more centre midfield base for my liking, but he does have the acrobat speciality already. And he'll slip right into that seconds team quite nicely. So that means that the Slovakian here in Hrovsky can also play through the middle there at 6'2", so could probably come in and play some CDM or maybe push forward into that cam role as well. So I think our centre midfield and areas are looking quite good. We just need to find that creativity to push in. Hopefully Mayoral can find that as his rating starts to increase. But the twos are starting to look decent. I mean, I know Henriksen and Carlson have low ratings, but they play a lot better and feel a lot better than what those ratings are. We've got some work here on the bench now. Probably need to find some defenders, if anything. And then we'll look at bringing in youth players to fill out that youth team. I mean, Conceição, Taylor probably need to be in the youth team, so we probably need a couple more spots brought in here, especially if, you know, Binhammer, Mayoral there, Kamara had to play in the first team, so you can already see that if we had to play the reserves right now, we've already got some tired lads, and we'd need someone to come in here and replace those guys. So whether Conceição plays left midfield, maybe we probably need another left midfielder coming through, considering we got rid of Griffiths. All right, let's go and see what we can find. Right, so Sulu are in with an offer for Ian McNulty, 29.3 million. He has got the potential to be special. He's worth a lot more than that. We're going to straight out reject. And Lazio are in for Binhammer for 19.2 million. That's not happening. AS Roma now in for Ian McNulty. Everyone wants a piece. They know what promise he's got. Hasn't shown a lot for us just yet. But Roma in for 24 million. Can piss right off. Right, now I am on the look for left backs, of course, and I have sent scouts out. Obviously, Evan Olsen is one of our former players at a 74 rated. We've got Lynch Sanchez, a left back, left wing, playing for Chelsea. 72 overall. 21 already. Mail Litter looks very good. He's only just been signed by Manchester United though, but he's got absolute pace, so we'll have to be wary of him when he comes through. Volpe is a Brazilian there playing for Bromby. looks okay, but only 69 rated at 20. We've got Fayada Macedo, 18 years of age at West Ham, from Brazil, medium work rates. Acceleration is very good, but only 67 rated, so you'd be looking to bring him in if we want to fill that youth team role. Ivan Delpino Ramos, I'm pretty sure is the Monreal regen. Left back, centre back from Spain, 6'2" with high work rates. Could be an option, but once again, probably playing in the reserves team or the twos or the youth team. Chibza is a Ghanaian lad with a 5-star weak foot, 5'11". He's got some pace. And then we've got Regan Rankin Costello, great name. Left back, right back, 6'1" from England, currently playing for Hamburg. Looks okay as well. Maicon Jackson Martins, a left back from Brazil, playing in the German league, 6'2", looks all right. Owen Griffiths is a 75. So I mean, there's not a lot of options there for me. You know, no one's coming in here to take over Coochie's spot, but. Navachio there, obviously in the twos. Do we look to bring in a youth lad? Do we look to bring in Fayada Macedo at 67, or do we rely on the youth academy bringing in some players and maybe see how Mailita develops there with Manchester United? Maybe we can swoop in later. Not too sure on the left backs. Now, we're still obviously monitoring Sonny Sigmund, 79 overall now, the Robben regen for Genoa. Physically, he's coming along. He's got good finishing and all that kind of stuff, but we'd have to activate his release clause at 36 million. I just don't know. I mean, Bernard's out there on the right. We've got McNulty coming through. Delphis can play on the wings. We've got Tommy Martin that we're trying to invest some time in on the left as well. So we've got 4 decent wingers. We probably just need one, maybe more of a youth prospect to come through, or we can wait for the Ronaldo regen next season. What have we got coming through on the left-hand side, maybe? Right, so I'm pretty sure this is the Frank Ribery regen. Nicholas Ambry, 71 overall at 18 years of age, 5-star skill moves, high work rates, some good dark greens there. And he would only cost us 5.9 million, so that could be an interesting purchase, at least for the youth team. Then we've also got this lad here. I'm not sure who's regen. He might even be a pre-gen, because I couldn't find him on SoFIFA or anything with this particular setup. Left mid, right mid cam. That's more of like a Marco Reus kind of player. 75 overall at 19 years of age, 4-star weak foot, and he has a shitload of pace. That's going to cost us 14 million, but that could be a hot little prospect. I'm going to have to mull this over and see if I want to sign them. Cam-wise, nothing really else screaming out. I am scouting some of our former players. Then we've got some strikers here, which, I mean, Forellini's probably the pick of the crop. Then there's another lad. Where is he? I'll find him in a second. A lot of strikers here on this list. This lad here is a very interesting one. Only 5'6", 5-star weak foot, 22 years of age at 77 overall. Absolute pace. And playing in the MLS. So that's another interesting prospect. I'm going to push on a little bit. Consider my options for signings. And I'll definitely make a couple before this transfer window finishes. All right, we've got some transfer offers in. Butter, they are wanted by Paris. And Rishi is wanted by Dortmund and by Brescia. We're not letting any of these lads go. Right, here we go. First home game of the season. The rain is coming down and our first team is back to full fitness. Co resumes in the CDM position, partnering with Gabrich. Lee goes into the cam position. Just need a little bit more creativity coming through the midfield. Bernard was left hung out to dry, and Guerin barely got a touch in the game against Spurs. Let's hope that he can find something here in today's game. Let's do this. All right, ladies and gentlemen, on our home deck, and, well, the rain is coming down, as it usually is here when we play at Oldham for some reason. But today we host Liverpool, so 2 big teams in 2 games for the opening 2 of the Premier League season. And hopefully we can find some big points in this one. They've got Alisson between the sticks, so it's going to be tough once again for Guerin. He's got to get his season underway. Started off quite slowly last season as well, but hopefully he can get motoring along. Salah, 31 years of age. They're talking him up. Let's get into this game and chase 3 points at home. Good from Gabrich, gets in the way. Here's Bernard, he'll slip forward, gets the run. Alfie Lee waits for the run now. Warren Bernard pushes on, lays it off. Guerin, bang, goal, there it is. 1-0, Oldham strike, and Guerin gets his first goal of the season. And it was just picture-perfect football. Bernard, Lee and Guerin all linking up through the midfield. Only 1-2 touches. Bernard slips off, knows that Guerin can finish. And he pops it in for his first goal of the season. It's 1-0 to the Laddicks here at Boundary Park, and the perfect start. Oh, that is a really good finish, actually. It crept and went high late. That was enough to beat Allison. It's 1-0 to the Laddicks. Cuts back in beautifully, and Alfie Lee gets the head up. It can't beat Allison. Does well, Alfie. Gabbridge. Alfie Lee. Oh, it's beautiful football. Oh, it's magnificent. Alfie Lee with his first goal of the season. And it's 2-0 to Oldham. 20 minutes gone here at Boundary Park. The boys look switched on. They look hungry. Alfie Lee set that one up pretty much. Did a quick 1-2 off with Gabbridge. Laid it back, had the space, pulled the trigger. Brilliant finish. That makes it 2-0 to the Laddicks, and we've got Liverpool on toast. Cody plays one long. Tommy Martin does well. Good body work. He'll play this one inside. Finds Laurent Bernard, who's put it wide. Good from Gabbridge. Alfie Lee finds Tommy Martin. Takes it on Tommy. Can't beat Allison either, but we're getting some shots and really putting pressure here on Liverpool. Oh, lovely from Barros. Brilliant defending. He's turning into a class lad. Here is Coe. And the big delivery from the big Korean out wide. Tommy Martin gets a lovely little touch. He'll play it back inside. Finds Alfie Lee, who gets rinsed. Coe intercept. Barros. There is the halftime whistle. A stellar performance. It's 2-0 to the Laddicks. Touch from Coe. 30. Alfie Lee somehow gets through the traffic. Here's Guerin. Plays off. Gabbridge. Back inside. Guerin. Plays it through. Alfie Lee. He'll cut back inside nicely. Alfie Lee! Oh, he's got his second! Well, we've moved him into the cap role. Not sure of what he would be able to provide. Well, he's provided 2 goals here today. He's been involved in everything. That makes it 3-0 to the Laddicks. Grippers who? Guerin will get the assist for this one, but Alfie Lee's just turned on a dollar and smashes it in the top left biscuits. 2 for him for the day, 2 for the season, and it's 3-0 to Oldham. Gets in. Good from Coe. Gets up and gets big. Made some changes. Fabinho checked in. Right, 2 changes, here we go. Delph is checking in for Tommy Martin on the left side. And Gabbridge is checked out for Rondinini. Plays it off, Rondinini. Plays it off. Alfie Lee! Oh, it's in the crossbar! Oh my days! Almost had a hat-trick. Plays it off, Alfie Lee. Still comes Alfie. Plays forward, finds Guerin! Oh, and he's gone high. Someone got a touch. It's another corner. Delivered inside. Girancelli! Oh, great save from Allison. Plays off for Rondinini. Delphist out wide. Use your pace, Delphist. It's fresh legs. Will fire through. Looks for Guerin. Guerin in on goal for the 4th. Oh, great save. Oh, Delphist. My final change of the day. Bernard is checked out. He's done some wonderful work, and McNulty will check in on the right-hand side. Oh, great block from Girancelli. Jill's coming out. Not sure why. Oh, geez, Jill. Heart in mouth. Oh, Girancelli held him up. Played back off. And that is lovely work from Barros. Very good work from the skipper. Corner here for Liverpool. Putting the pressure on. They don't want to get us a clean sheet here. There's the head up. Jill with the save. Good from Barros. McNulty. There's the whistle. A comprehensive win in the end. 3-0 to the Laddicks. Alfie Lee with 2 goals. Well, a class performance. 14 shots to 8, 11 tackles. That's what I like to see. Alfie Lee with a 9.4 and 2 goals. A wonderful day out for him in the central attacking midfield role. Delphis is 7.2. 9.3 for Guerin with a goal and an assist. 7.9 for Tommy Martin. 8.5 there for Gabbridge with 6 defensive efforts and an assist. And 8.8 for Laurent Bernard with an assist, 2 key passes, 3 defensive efforts. Jill, 6 saves and a clean sheet and a 7.6. And 8 for Barros with 4 defensive efforts. A 7.9 for Girancelli. Jelly, 7.5 for Klein, and 8 for Kuti, with 2 interceptions, 6.9 for Rondinini. Coe gets himself a 7.8, 6 for McNulty. Get voting up in the eye for your player of the match. Right, training session. Polito Marel is in place of Rondinini, who has hit 80 overall. Right, a transfer offer in for Binhammer from Roma. That's not happening. And Rene Wimmer has been approached by Newcastle United, so he'll be coming back to the English system. And we'll keep an eye on the Austrian. Right, time to make some signings. We need to spend some of this cash and fill out our squad a little bit more. I really like the look of Niles Tish Rivero, the German that can play pretty much across the front three. Definitely help out our youth academy team because we are a little bit light through there. 75 overall. If he's happy for, you know, a sporadic role, we could probably bring him in. Let's see if we can do a deal. 10 to 14 million. Right, so we've scored Titch Rivero for 10 million. Let's see if we can negotiate a simple deal. I don't want to promise him too many minutes, but, you know, a prospect that could definitely help out our reserves and our youth squad. Right, we get our man, Tish Rivero, 75 overall, good greens floating around, 96 sprint speed already, only 19 years of age. Can play a crawl across the three there with medium-low work rates, a good weak foot, and he has the speeds to straight. So, definitely helping out reserves-wise. We don't really have a lot of wingers to come here in off the bench, and can definitely play the first-team role in our youth team on the left-hand side. Right, time to get into the final game of the episode. We are at St James Park taking on Newcastle United, an unchanged first 11, and, well, a 3-0 victory over Liverpool. Let's see if we can do it on the road here against Newcastle. All right, ladies and gentlemen, game 3 of the Premier League season. We have gone 1 point, 3 points. That means we are on 4 points. Newcastle United have won both of their games, so they're undefeated in the league at the moment. And they're on their home deck here, the rain coming down in the north of England. And, well, will the boys be able to get through here? Guerin's found some touch. Alfie Lee has ripped it up on the home deck. Can he get going here? And, well, Newcastle start off. They've got Fruch between the sticks. Yeah, well, I don't really know a lot of the Newcastle players. They would have made quite a few changes. This is season number 6. Murphy there. And Perez, okay. Who's up front? Oh, look, it's the American in white. All right, we might be in trouble. He's got pace. Let's go, boys. Murphy Lee. Gabrich, good ball out wide. Here is Laurent. Played inside for Guerin. Oh, great save. Great save from the goalkeeper. A corner here for Oldham. One drives inside. It's out the back door. Coe lays off. Klein back to Coe. Can't pick through. Coe as well. Murphy Lee. Guerin. A little bit of trickery. Oh! Oh, it's brilliant from Guerin. His second goal of the season, and it's something magical here at St James Park. He's just done his defender like a dinner, and the Camembert Assassin is off to a flyer here in the Premier League season number 6. Gets in. That's the kind of finish you want from your striker. Alfie Lee will get the assist here. Oh, a little bit of candy. And then laces out. 1-0 to Oldham. Guerin loves a goal. Loves a fucking goal. Gets in. Well, Gueringelli's putting in a shift here. A couple of good blocks, and it's a corner now for Newcastle. Played on the inside post, and a good save from Jill. Another corner here for Newcastle. 25 minutes gone. It's deep. There's the header, and Jill, another huge save. Another corner. Newcastle pressing. Jill keeping us in the game here at the moment. Driven deep, out the back door, and over the top. Oh, there's a goal. Iose. He's just kept that one low, completely deceived Jill. He didn't even see it coming along the fucking grass with all the water. We've been undone here by Newcastle United. Put inside a quick strike. Gueringelli couldn't close the space. Low-driven strike. On the carpet was enough to beat Jill. Got out there, but not quick enough. 1-1. Plays it back. Coe. Guerin has an opening. Oh, great save. Well, it's another block from Gueringelli, but Newcastle are pressing here. It's driven deep. Is a goal? How is that a goal? Well, we can see from the set piece, Girangelli and Barros both there, but somehow Newcastle have found an avenue home here. It's Ozzy again. And that makes it 2-1. After getting an early lead here, Oldham have capitulated. Let's have a look at the replay here. Barros and Girangelli both there. They've sort of run into each other. Gilles dived early. Cootie on the line. Had no idea that the ball was coming in either. And that is just a miss from everyone. Cootie, why are you just standing there watching, mate? I ain't going to help you. From Cootie. Alfie Lee. Gabbridge. Bernard. Alfie Lee fires off. Here is Coe. He'll play it through for Guerin. Oh, brilliant! Brilliant football, his third of the season. And we equalise on the cusp of half-time. Just well-worked football here at the moment from Oldham. Go 2-1 down. You don't want to fall over like a deck of cards, and the travelling fans are fucking happy about that. Alfie Lee off to Coe, who had the vision. He could have pulled the trigger himself, decided to go to Guerin. And Guerin finishes it beautifully. The second of the day. Just caught the keeper on the hop, who watched it just shave past his nose. And it's 2-2. And there is the halftime whistle. A good time to score. It's all tied up at 2-2. He's already got 2. Alfie Lee fires forward. Guerin makes the run and pulls the trigger, and a good save from the Newcastle keeper. Oh, played through. Murphy with Barros. It's a free kick. Gill with the save. Oh, play advantage, referee. You got a shot. Don't give him a free kick now, you fucking spanner. Good from Klein. There's Gabbridge. That's the run here. Lauren Bernard has to hold it up. Back inside. Gabbridge flicks on. There's Alfie Lee. Oh, good save. Right, one change. Tommy Martin checking out. McNulty checking in on the left side. 20 minutes to go. Let's see if we can find something here. Lauren Bernard drives inside. There's the header. I think that was a clearance. Here's it's another corner. We'll find it. Driven inside. Girangelli cleared off the line, and good defensive work here from Newcastle. Another change being made here, and Gabbridge being checked out. He's put in a solid shift here today, and Rondinini will check into the midfield. All right, the final change being made. Alfie Lee checks out of the game, and Binhammer will check in. 6 minutes to go. Can he break this one open? Oh, great save from Gill in the death. We're getting the seas parted. The Korean keeper has got big here. Come on, boys. From Klein. Pressing here, Newcastle. But there is the whistle. It's a 2-2 draw. Well, 13 shots to 11. A tight contested game there, that's for sure. And let's have a look here. Guerin with 2 goals and a 9.37 shots, all on target. 7 for Tommy Martin, a 7-9 for Gabbridge. 8-6 for Alfie Lee with the assist, a 6-8 for Gill, 4 saves. 7-2 for Barros, a 7-7 for Girangelli with 4 intercepts. 7-6 for Klein, 7-4 for Cootie, 6-3 for Rondinini, a 9 for Coe with the assist and 2 key passes. A 7.6 for Laurent Bernard, a 6-1 for Binhammer, 5-8 for McNulty. Get voting up in the eye for your player of the match. All right, we've got some transfer offers in. Laurent Bernard, Roma want a piece of him for $30.8 million. The player of the season. Yeah, you can fuck right off. Reject on that one. And there's an offer in here from Watford, by the looks of things, for Coe. They've put $22 million on the table for Coe. He's still only 20 years of age. We will reject. Right, Sassuolo want a piece of Rishi. That's not happening. Right, we've got an offer in here for Alex Contichao, $2.1 million, and another offer for Rishi from the Wolves for $12.5. I'm going to entertain this offer here for Contichao. He's only showing great potential, so it might be time to move him on. Right, it is above his evaluation, but we went to send a delegation out here just to try and pinch a few more pennies. Not that we really need it. And also the offer for Rishi, well, you can fuck right off. Right, players leaving on international duty. Barros for Portugal, Girangelli for Italy, Binhammer for Austria, Delphis for Sweden, McNulty for Scotland. Aidan Ortiz has been called up for Mexico. And we get an offer in here for Girangelli from West Ham for 18.6. That is definitely not happening. Right, we've got a transfer offer in here for Fernando Braga. Now, he's a youth academy player from Portugal. I can't even remember what his status is. He's got 11 months remaining on his contract, but
I'm reluctant to release him just yet because I think he'll be able to play a role, at least in the youth team. Has shown some signs of promise, but we'll have to wait and see. I will reject this offer, though. Right, time for today's player upgrade, and it is for our new Croatian midfielder, Dino Delac. If you want to make any changes to his number or his kit, obviously let me know in the comments as per usual, and put thumbs up on anything that you think does suit this player. Whoever gets the most thumbs up will get the upgrade in a future episode, so good luck. All right, here we go. It is the Europa League group stage draw. Oldham Athletic, of course, in the Europa League. But what kind of league have we been drawn in? We are not in A, B, C, or D. We are not in E, F, G, or H. We've been drawn in Group K. Napoli, Shakhtar, and Legia Warsaw. Okay, an interesting group. But you never know, we might be able to do something here in the Europa League. Obviously, they want us to make the final, so we're going to have one eye on the prize here. A big group for us, but we are going to get involved in that competition very, very soon. Right, and that is where we will finish today's episode. The Europa League actually gets underway in the next episode. We've got Legia Warsaw up in the first game. We've still got transfer window open, so I am going to look to try and make some more signings to bolster this team. We'll address the youth academy at the end of the transfer window and have a full squad report for you in the next episode. We currently sit in 8th with 1 win and 2 draws. Watford on top of the table, along with Everton and Newcastle all undefeated. Stoke is up there as well. This is absolutely surreal. Manchester in 9th. Chelsea in 12th, Liverpool, what the fuck? Manchester United and Arsenal at the bottom of the table. Okay, they're not started off too well, and yes, this could be a very interesting season. I mean, if those are the kinds of teams that are at the bottom of the table this early on, maybe we've got a chance of making the top 6. But, okay, game on. We'll see you in the next one. I'm Sparring DK. It's 5 o'clock somewhere, and you have a good one. This video is powered by Neurotech and their product Clarity. Now you can jump over to their website now, use the discount code DK10 for 10% off your next purchase, and I highly recommend this product. I use it every single day. It increases your energy, your focus, while reducing fatigue and stress. If you want to know how I get out all these videos and keep that work going, this is the product for you. So go and check it out. All the information that you need is on at that website. If you feel like making a purchase, chuck in at that discount code for 10% off. Now, if you are looking for more fresh content to check out, you can click one of these 2 videos. If you feel like subscribing, well, there's a button right there. Make sure you put on that notifications bell, and we'll see you next time.